how was camp? Any good digs?
Yeah, some.
We're here!
Hey!
This is my boyfriend, John.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I hope you don't mind that I'm here. I know it's your lake house and I'm not trying to take away time with your mom.
It's important to me that you're okay with this.
Welcome to Horror Movie Review Maniacs. I'm Bill,
And I'm Kelly.
and today we're going to talk about What Lies Below from 2020. It's got a 4.8 rating on IMDb, and it's directed by Brandon R. Doomler. And it stars Mina Savari, Trey Tucker, and Emma Horvath. The synopsis: a 16-year-old girl returns home from camp and learns that her mother has a new boyfriend, one she intends to marry, a man whose charm, intelligence, and beauty make him look like he's not human at all.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this film?
It was not that great, but was not terrible either. I guess like every teenager come home and see her mom with some new guy and younger than the mother, basically, in that movie, right? He looked younger than her. And she was already not too happy, and the guy, by the time the movie developed, the guy showing some strange things around her and around her mother, but her mother was so fully in love with this guy that she was complete blind whatever signs he was showing or her daughter was telling her. So was okay movie. I have no much to say. The acting was fine. I don't think I have. I mean, he was not very convincing. He was not that great actor. The guy.
I thought the acting was fine. I thought the best actress was probably the kid, the girl. The other the mother was all right. The guy was all right too. Like average. The story was very familiar. About like a guy entering someone's life and he doesn't turn out to be what he appears at first. Sometimes he comes off as a little too charming and too nice and too perfect, and you know that something's wrong. But I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I liked the twist. It took a familiar story but added a twist to it that I liked.
Not a happy ending.
Yeah. That's which I always like. Well, I don't have to have a non-happy ending, but
I like happy ending.
I think it depends. I think because there's more happy endings than non-happy endings, I think a non-happy ending is probably more refreshing to me. But yeah, I thought it was decent. The acting was probably the weak point. It was just like nothing too special. The story was, for the most part, it was been there, done that. But then at the end, it kind of redeemed itself.
I think he, from the beginning, she met him. He was weird.
A little bit weird, but weird.
Already.
Yeah.
And it was too much
But
all
not-
about his body. The movie was showing.
Yeah.
Like his abs, without t-shirt, and showing that the daughter was really into him. Like she was
for a little
trying to
while.
masturbate, look like she was thinking about him. She was trying to sneak to look at him. So was little like she like him so much, or she's really think he's really weird.
It seems like she turned on him so fast.
Yeah.
She was in love with him pretty much, and then that one scene when she was having her period on the boat, and then he like grabbed the blood, and well, I guess that was kind of weird. He grabbed the blood and he licked it. So yeah, after that, I guess it makes sense that she would turn on him, because it is kind of weird. But
Yeah, nobody would do that.
but yeah, so she would I guess she was the one that saw all his flaws, and which makes sense because, like you say, love is blind. So the mother would have overlooked everything that he was doing wrong. But I think I think she saw. I think the mother. I think actually the mother. The more I think about it, she did play a pretty good role. She came off as a woman. She's getting older, getting a little more desperate to find like a companion, and she found him, and he seems like the perfect guy, so she's doing everything to hang on to him.
Yeah, because he's handsome, he's younger. So the mother was older to the point she was hiding her age, right? So I mean, she sounds like that's my last chance of happening with this awesome, good look guy. And the daughter don't see that way. Daughter see that was too fast, sadly. You know,
And
she
I think the daughter too is seeing you're a little too old, and he's a little too young and too handsome, and something's fishy with this. A lot of times, like they see that this doesn't add up.
and he's so smart too,
yeah.
right?
It's like, yeah,
And very helpful, very, you know, everything in one package. So there's something wrong because nobody's too perfect, like she said, you know. I think the part that I did not understand much, like when you said she turned out on him too quickly, I think they should give it a little bit more strong reason. And don't sounds like she get very upset when she saw him with another woman. Remember in the store? Don't sound like she come home and I'm gonna tell you my mom. No. She came and she was talking to her friend and she don't even tell her friend that she saw him with another woman. That could be the big point for you tell your mother.
yeah.
He's cheating on you. And she didn't show that. So it was like for other silly reasons she turned on him. Should be that the big point, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And instead, her big point was that she lied about her age, which, like, yeah, it's bad, but ultimately it's forgivable.
Yeah. And the reason he wanted younger girls, I guess. And she delivered some baby, and that the baby died. They don't even show what was that about.
And yeah, we probably shouldn't give away the twist because it's a good. I like the twist, and I'm sure not many people have seen this, but
Yeah, you have to pay attention.
I would recommend this to check out. It wasn't.
I'll give 5, more than 4.8. I'll give 5.
I think 4.2. I would give like between 6.5 and 7. I thought it was pretty decent. But I think the ending kind of saved it for me. Like, but before,
You like that?
yeah, but before the twist, it was about 5.5. But then at the end, it raised it up like at least a point, maybe even 1.5.
Yeah.
But I think because it was Strange, and I like Strange, and
I don't see the reason why she could call the police and nothing happened to that point. It was insignificant, I think. They should leave that way, that she could not contact the police and just leave that way.
Right.
Trying to escape. I don't think it was make any difference to she make that phone call. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's true.
So some things that they put in the movie, it was like insignificant for me. They could do better. Like when he walked to that lake and then he
Right.
show up behind her. That don't make sense no at all. Like, no. Give me some other points or give some bigger time more. She walked to the house to see mom, what's going on? Then he come through the door or something. Not just like he's behind her when she...
Yeah, he could have made it a little more subtle because it seems like as soon as he went in the lake, that's it. She turned as well. It should have been more things instead of. It's like when we really found out, he was like a nut, or he was like what he was. It was like a shock almost. Which I don't know. It should have been a little more subtle, more things leading up to it.
But from the beginning to then, you knew it something odd already.
Yeah.
You knew what is
Sure.
it. So I think they should make it a little bit more normal. He's a little bit more normal. Don't give away right away in the beginning the way he was acting, you know? Drinking his thing, his sweat, and this and that. I think they should kept it a little bit more
But again, like
normal.
the first, I would say, hour. You've seen this movie a million times.
Yeah.
This first hour, like it's been done so many times. This kind of story, but so I lose points for that. I think
I think they picked the wrong guy. For me, his acting.
it was decent.
This is the only thing was showing.
You can tell
his
it was-
T-shirt. Give me something else to make be more believing at being, not just.
It was
Oh yeah, he
good.
just have a nice abs, and then what? The whole movie he's taking his shirt off.
No, I know.
That's all the movie was showing.
There was a bit too much of that. There should have been more about him being charming and
It
stuff.
looked like the girl like all the time.
Yeah.
She wanna see his arm. He lifted
And
hands up.
it
she
should
his
it should have
arm.
been more. The girls was even like liking him more and more, maybe even being jealous a bit of her mom. But then it seems like it just switched. It went from her being jealous to nothing. So she was against him.
Yeah, it was I'll get 5. If I recommend this movie, I don't know if I do recommend this movie if you're really up to a good movie.
Oh, it's way better than
Not
this,
good enough.
but it was. I thought it was decent. Like, if someone wanted to watch this, I'd say, yeah, check it out for yourself. And like, I don't think it's gonna blow you away, but I think though someone can like it. I liked it. I
To be
did.
a spoiler, the creature that they
Okay,
don't show.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, the creature they are showing in the movie, they don't even show complete how the creature looked like. It's just a foot.
Yeah,
right?
it's fine.
So I mean, is it creature? Is it what kind? You know, I would like to see it. They kept it a secret. What kind of creature it is? You know.
So yeah,
So-
but I think it came off as a kind of a low budget movie. So I get how they didn't show that much. They hired a guy that wasn't. He's probably not an experienced actor. He's just there for his looks and stuff. But I think for what it was decent.
So the spaceship was underwater. Was not very detailed. What's
Yeah,
this
I
about?
wasn't that clear about that.
And especially when they're just showing the end,
Mm.
right? For me, so I don't know. I'm little. I don't know if I should watch again this movie, but some things I think is not very explained to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but for me it was a little odd.
I could have explained a little more, the ending. But anyway, that's our review.
Yeah. That's right.
For what's it called again? Sorry, what lies below. And thanks for listening. And make sure you join our group, of Horror Movie Review Maniacs, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, also Horror Movie Review Maniacs. And if you like non-horrors too, then check out Movie Freaks Reviews. And we will see you next time.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.